Hello and welcome. I'm Annette Reeder from the biblicalnutritionist.com, and today it's all about salmon. And it is summertime, which means the salmon are swimming, and that means it's salmon season for you. This means this is the best time to be at your fishmonger buying some salmon. There's reasons why I want you to have wild caught salmon versus farm salmon. I'm going to share with you the top 3 reasons. Number 1, you get a higher omega-3, omega-6 ratio. This means it's going to be better for lesser inflammation, better cardiac endurance, less cancer risk, and that is number 1. Number 2, you get high counts of vitamins and minerals in salmon. Isn't that amazing? And number 3, it is less toxic. You're not going to get the PCBs and the dioxins and all of the other contaminants that are in farmed raised fish. So I only want you to eat the fish as the way God designed it, living in an environment off of plankton and algae and shrimp and krill. That way you have a natural pink flesh versus the farmed salmon, which is being given pellets of color, synthetic dye, to make them look pink. Otherwise they would look dead, ashen gray. Yes, farmed fish are looking dead. Yes, do not eat farmed fish. Now, when I did my book, Treasures of Healthy Living Bible Study, I interviewed the fishmonger at Whole Foods, and he said yes. He very proudly said, yes, we give our fish some beta carotene and some other ingredients in their food to make them pink. Otherwise, farmed fish are dead, ashen gray. Did I get that point across? Please think about what you're buying, what you're feeding your body, what you're feeding your children and your grandchildren. Always do everything you can to build those brain cells so that we can live strong and healthy and vibrant, whether we're 2 years old or 102 years old. We need to include wild caught fish in our diet. And definitely it's salmon season. So catch you some salmon, get it on the plate tonight for dinner. Today we're going to be making a salmon veggie wrap. Now I have the salmon that I just picked up from the store. Doesn't that just look beautiful? So what we're going to do is we are actually going to cook it flesh down first. You hear that searing noise? That is a good sound. We're going to cook it on the flesh side first because it's fresh salmon. It's going to stick together. It's not going to flake, so we can get some nice sear marks. While that is searing, I want to show you what else we're going to be making. So we're going to be making a veggie wrap. So we're going to be filling it with some different vegetables, and we're going to make a sauce to go on top. Now I also have my trusted salsa, my peach salsa here, that we can also use as a topping, and I'm going to have a hard time choosing between the sauce we're getting ready to make and my peach salsa as the perfect topping. Cooking on a gas stove, it's just my favorite way to cook. If you cook on electric, obviously you're not going to be able to use this. This is called the Grill Lodge cast iron pan. We're cooking it on a fairly medium-high heat, just so we can get some beautiful marks on the meat. And we're going to flip this. I didn't get my beautiful marks like I wanted to. I'm still kind of new at doing the grilling. Hopefully when you do it, you'll send me a picture under this video and show how beautiful yours turned out. Salmon is done. I did a little sear marks there so I could get a little bit of the look I was looking for. Just going to place it on this platter, and then we're going to let it cool and then make our salmon wraps. We're going to go ahead and make the sauce. I have my salmon right underneath here. It's kind of being tinted by my wrap. The sauce is going to start with 1 cup of pasta sauce. We're going to put that in. To this, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of ketchup. So I'm always using an organic sauce and an organic ketchup. I would love to know if any of you make your own ketchup. We're going to add some Bragg's apple cider vinegar, 1 teaspoon of that, 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar, and believe it or not, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of almond butter. This really increases the antioxidant value. It increases the protein. Not that we need to increase protein too much with this much salmon. Salmon is such an excellent supply of healthy fats and healthy proteins.
let me go ahead and mix this up with my Fisky. Okay, so there we go. So a nice little twist when you add the almond butter and the balsamic vinegar. There we go. We have a delicious sauce. Now let's assemble our wraps. You can make this a hot wrap or a cold salmon wrap. Both would be delicious. We're going to start with our wrap. Now you can see you might still have a few bones. This is real meat. This is real fish. So yes, some bones may still be around. And if you were to eat a bone, it is nothing wrong with that. Just get a little extra calcium in your diet. Totally a good idea. All right, so we have our salmon. To this, we're going to top it with some shredded carrots. I could use cabbage, which would be an excellent choice. And use some tomatoes fresh out of the garden. We're going to top it up with some freshly sliced leeks. You could use your favorite onion of choice, some green onions, red onions, regular sweet Vidalia onions would be delicious. Toss on some greens. There we go. And so which sauce do we do? Well, for today's video, since I made this sauce for you, we're going to go ahead and use this as our sauce of choice. But I gotta say, the rest of that salmon may get topped with my peach salsa. I love canning and dehydrating and just always having foods available. All right, so let's go ahead and roll this up nice and tight. We could also bring the ends in and then roll it up nice and tight. And we have a delicious salmon wrap. I hope you try this and put your comments down below. How did you like it? Did you try the sauce? What did you think about the almond butter? All right. Thank you for watching this part of the video.
And enjoy parts of the Bible diet just because it's a food that God called good for us, and it was created in a way to build endurance in your cells. Thanks for watching and letting me share with you God's recipe for excellent health. Hello, I'm Annette Reeder, the Biblical Nutritionist, and I'm excited to personally invite you to our Biblical Wellness Retreat, October 3rd through the 5th. In 3 John, it says, I pray you may prosper and be in good health. Well, today's families are struggling with cancer, diabetes, autoimmune issues, viruses, learning issues, infertility, and so much more. Where is the answer to being in good health? In John 15:16, it says these words, whatever you ask of the Father in my name, he may give it to you. I know you're praying for answers, and I know you're praying for health. Well, my team and I are here to help you see the answers that God has given. The foods that help the body to heal, the design of the cells, and why different foods bring healing and other foods do not. We even have Dr. Jay Hitson coming to share about the inside view of the blood and why that matters so much in our body when we're healthy and when we're not. All of this is to bring you answers that you're praying for at a retreat so you can have fun, you can learn, you can spend time praying, but also we always have fun, food, and fellowship. When you're ready to reclaim your health, join us at the Biblical Wellness Retreat this October 3rd through the 5th, and we have very limited seats, so please don't delay. Click the link down below.